All right, welcome to the Uno podcast, but not Uno this time, with my boys, the two J's.
Hello.
Anyway, so today we're going to run down the rules of the podcast, as it's just audio right now because no gameplay.
Rule one, don't show up late because you were eating dinner for 40 minutes.
So our good buddy Drew is eating dinner at 9:48 in the afternoon.
9 o'clock.
And he told us that he was going to be here at 9, and he's not here. So we're going to call him a nerd when he gets here.
Mason, I think rule one is don't eat dinner. Don't be late because you're eating dinner at 9:40 and eating for 40 minutes. I'm not salty, you are. I think that should be rule one.
We're also missing another boy, Isaac. He's not here either, but he probably had a legitimate reason. His parents probably are like, "Rah!" You know.
Unlike someone who is eating dinner at 9:40.
Okay. Well, today's topic is going to be parts of the body. So the way the podcast works is I am the judge. I'm the card czar, basically. And the two boys are going to give their best story that relates to the topic. Parts of the body. It can be anything. It can be the penis. Knowing John, it probably is. And I will also give my story, and we will vote on whose story is the best, and they will get 1 point. I have my sheet in front of me, ready to tally, and since Drew isn't here, he doesn't get a point. All right? So
that's what happens when you're late because you're eating dinner at 9:40.
Yes. Because John is so
eating dinner at 9:40.
He's still eating.
Yeah.
It's almost 9:50 actually. So
he has been eating for the past 50 minutes, which is absurd.
Okay, so since John is the most salty, he gets to go first.
Okay, do I do something inappropriate or do I do something funny? Or
funny, both actually. Listen,
I'm gonna do funny.
Okay.
So the boys know this story because they were there when it happened. But so the boys were sitting on the couch. It was a summer day, like any other.
Oh, shut up.
It was about a week before pictures, and I decided it would be a great idea to run towards the couch and try to jump on it while yelling ramming speed. This, however, turned out not to be a good idea because I tripped on the carpet, went flying forward 3 feet, and broke my finger on a box.
Hey, when that happens.
That's not where the story ends, because I did not realize I had broken my finger until 3 days later because Mason made me think I had just,
jammed it.
Done something else to it.
I thought you jammed it.
I just jammed my finger. But no, I had broken it. Because it wasn't, and so I lived with it for 3 days, then finally went to the doctor. They were like, oh yeah, that's broken. And then, 5 days later, it was picture day, and I had a broken finger.
Yeah, when that happens.
And moral of the story...
your hand or something?
John's one of those hand modelers. What do you mean?
It was actually clearly in frame, which was annoying. So moral of the story...
I got a question,
never
John.
Trust Mason for medical advice. Never run toward a couch yelling ramming speed, and boxes are harmful.
Do you still have that carpet, John?
What?
Do you still have that carpet?
No, I think we got rid of that carpet.
All right, lesson learned. Don't buy crappy carpet.
I have a quote to apply to this situation from Helman von Moltke the Elder. No plan survives first contact with the enemy. In this case, the enemy is the carpet.
Or box.
Are we counting the enemy as the carpet? Because that was what made him slip, but the box was what actually damaged him.
They were in cahoots.
Yeah.
An
alliance, one could say.
Yes, it was.
So, John.
Yeah.
So how did they get your finger in frame? Like, how does that work? Isn't it just like a portrait of your shoulders?
Because, of course, like 3 weeks before that, I had signed up for the one where your hands are on the pedestal. In frame.
Oh, this is one of those zoomed out ones. Okay.
Yes, and so I signed up for that one, not knowing that on the day of picture day, I had would be the first day that I would have a broken finger in school.
Then hopefully the last.
Paying for school photos.
Exactly, nerd.
My grandparents like to see it, so.
Just screenshot them off Infinite Campus.
He's doing the big brain move. Okay.
It's called piracy, but it works.
Okay, the secret ingredient is crime.
crime.
It's not even piracy, because you shouldn't have to pay for them anyways.
That's true.
But the secret ingredient is crime.
Okay, Jonathan, you're up for the next story.
Next story about body bits.
Body parts, yes.
Anatomy.
Yeah,
John, what are you doing?
when I was in second grade, my nuts fell off.
Hey, when that
Days
happens.
later, they came back on with great force.
Click them together like
Not
Lego.
fun, as they retracted my spine about 4 inches into my anus.
And when that happens.
And thus I was constipated for the next 17 months.
Okay.
Stories must be real.
They gotta be real life stories, buddy. I'm sorry.
Disqualified.
You can yield your time. I got a story, so I guess I can
We
go.
had a time limit.
I mean, no, I could go, and Jonathan had more time to think of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have many. Oh, wait, I do have one story, which is really funny, and it's really stupid because I was like 10 at the time.
Oh boy.
So, when I was 10.
Oh, Drew! Drew's here! Drew!
Oh, it's a miracle!
Holy shit!
What happened?
Wow! After 54 minutes of eating food, he is
It
here.
was a long ass conversation.
What was the conversation?
Even though
If you don't mind me
eating
asking?
dinner should take at most 30 minutes, and that is it. You are slow.
My mom was talking about her high school. Some of my dad, it was like, I don't know, it was 90s. I haven't heard this in the 90s.
That was so funny. Drew! Drew!
It's a miracle. He is the Messiah.
Ugh.
Will you please listen, I am not the Messiah.
He is
So
the Messiah.
we are currently just doing an audio thing, Drew, because the gameplay. So I mean,
Yeah. When you do inevitably join the game, don't mention the title. Horny Grandpas.
well, here's the thing.
It was randomly generated, okay?
John, you just said not to mention the title.
Alright, don't they? Okay, so
Jonathan,
Discord. No,
Yep.
I don't want to go to.
do you
apps.
have the game downloaded yet, or no?
No.
See, this is why. Like, we're gonna continue this audio call, or this audio thing, until
Yeah,
Jonathan
but
has it.
Let me tell my funny story.
Okay.
So, I was 10, and I really enjoyed biking. However, my dad didn't exactly trust me to go biking on, just city streets, so I would just, bike up and down my driveway, which, as you all know, is pretty long. And it is very hilly, which means you can get a lot of speed without trying very hard.
Rome.
And one of these days, I don't know how it came to me. It probably came to me in a dream, or I brought it up because I was watching a lot of, Skate 3 videos on YouTube. And I decided I was going to try to do a kickflip on a bicycle.
How's that supposed to work? Wait, how's that supposed to work?
That's not how bicycles work.
Exactly, but I decided I was going to try anyways.
Okay.
And I tried it.
Did it work?
Well, I was gaining a lot of speed. I was, ready to do it. I was ready to pull off this sick trick and brag to my mom about it or something. Which I know I don't know what I did all the time when I was 7 or 10 or whatever.
Jonathan, you were homeschooled. You didn't have any friends. You were homeschooled.
And so I'm going down the hill. I'm going very fast. And it's like, okay, I'm getting to the patch, I'm getting to the more flat area. I'm ready to do it. Funny thing is, that flat area was covered in mud and sand.
Hey, when that happens.
Ooh, I think I remember this story.
I don't think I've told it to you before.
No, but I remember the aftermath.
And so I'm trying, and as you can imagine, my bike kind of just slips out from under me, as I should have known it would have. But I was an idiot.
Sounds about
And
right.
so I end up just like skinning off half the skin on one side of my knee and just being like, and
Ow.
then I tried to do it again.
But
I just did a wheelie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember the aftermath of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drew?
Drew, wait your turn. You need the talking stick.
Okay, so
Also, are we ready to start the game?
well, Jonathan's not in. Like we're waiting on Jonathan, and
He
I
can't
don't
get in.
have the hacking game.
do you want to just do a
And you
third one again?
okay, I got a story very similar to that, but it was Miley basically, her bike was fucked up and she hit a tree.
Well, it's not your story, so it doesn't count.
Well, no, I was actually like biking with her. So back at our, Lee Elementary, we used to, what do you call it? So they used to have like this after school thing where, you had Boys and Girls Club, all that junk. This one summer, we actually were able to go down to like K-State, and actually bike from Lee to a K-State football stadium.
Oh, by Bill Snyder,
So-
by Bill Snyder Stadium. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so, you know how on the right or left, there's like this really steep ass hill that they've been working on construction for a while, and they still haven't got it right for the life of them.
Because I can't.
And
I'm assuming
basically,
they're paid hourly, so they're not gonna get it right anytime soon.
so Miley, she barely learned how to actually. At the time, she barely learned how to use her bike correctly,
How old were you, Drew?
and it's 7, 6, probably 8. I'm not sure.
Lord, okay.
We start going down the hill, and I said, "Hey, Miley, turn left, turn left." She's like, "No, I can't." And then she just, I saw her wheel go left, right, left, and then jumped off the fucking curb. Did like I don't know. It was funny. It's because she did this somersault thing in midair, and then she hit the tree, which was hilarious.
Ouch. Was she okay?
But yeah, she's still alive, so.
She's rather
If you're
durable.
alive, it doesn't matter what else happened.
Mason,
Yeah.
also, please play a card.
I'm not in the game. I shouldn't be.
What?
Yeah, you are.
Wait, what? I'm not even playing. What do you mean? Oh,
You
what?
are in. It's in a different tab.
Mhm.
But you were in the lobby and it started.
I'm not in the game though. How's that supposed to work?
I don't know.
Well, you apparently are.
Okay.
Okay, so go to waiting to judge. Oh, wait, no.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
And mine, I think, is good.
Whoa. If we're living inside the Matrix, then our whole world is no dick, just balls. Then our whole world is shitting your brains out on a squat toilet. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, can I tell my story?
I mean,
No,
the squat
just
toilets
balls.
are actually
Yeah.
in Europe.
All right, yeah, tell your story.
You can't fire me. I've been blank for 15 years.
You can't fire me. I've been coming for 15 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
All
tell my
Mason,
story
tell
now.
your story.
You can't fire me. I've been a dead stripper in a cake for 15 years. You can't fire me. I've been a doorbell that makes a loud fart noise for 15 years.
Damn it! Come on, man. You laughed more at the other one.
Sorry, a dead stripper in a cake is better.
All right, I'm gonna tell the
All right,
story.
Mason,
You
tell your
guys
story.
know the thing. So this is the story about how me and my best friend went to go buy condoms.
Oh, okay. This
Um,
one.
anyway, so one day we're going to Target and we're doing our usual snack run, and basically I had gotten the day before a talk from my dad about how you should always get condoms for when you want to, have relations, right? To avoid a baby, right? Wrap it before you tap it.
Mason, you're having sexual relations with a baby?
Shut the fuck up. No.
Yay!
Mason, I'm not sure you should be admitting that on a podcast.
No.
Yeah, man.
No.
Wow.
Anyway.
You heard it
So-
here first, folks.
No, but he's just trying to prevent this. So let's
I'm trying to. So
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, he's trying to prevent having sexual relations with the baby.
Anyway.
Mason.
Babies have feelings too, Mason.
Anyway. So we're biking down. And so yeah, by the way, the best friend is John. He's on this call right now.
Yep.
He's there.
Hello.
Anyway.
I am the best friend.
Yes. Anyway, so we're biking down, and we lock our bikes, and we're going to Target, and we're thinking about what we're gonna get. And so John's saying, "Oh, we're gonna get some candy," and I'm like, "John, there's something else I want to get." And he goes, "What?" And I say, "Well, my dad had one of these like talks, right?" And he said, "We gotta buy condoms," and I know there's condoms at this Target, right? So my big brain was like, "You're gonna need them too, right?" And he goes, "Yes," and so.
I'm trying to think, did I have a boyfriend at the time?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. Anyway, so you're gonna need
This
the.
was over the summer, so no, I didn't.
Oh no, never mind. Anyway,
Oh,
so
yeah.
never mind. Anyway, so I decided to come up with this like master plan, right? I'm going to buy them, right, or not buy them. So John was going to pay for them, and I was going to be the one to have the balls to go up there and check out, right? I was going to be the one to pick them out.
Oh, no.
Because I knew what size I needed, and I knew what brand to buy, and so I knew exactly what I was trying to get. But John had no fucking clue, and so he couldn't even go down the aisle, and we are in there.
Yeah, after like.
No, John, this is my story. No, shh.
So yes, I did.
So anyway, we walk in and we decide we're gonna go straight for the condoms. No, we aren't gonna go for them yet. So we go to buy our snacks, and we buy our snacks, or we don't buy the snacks. We pick out our snacks, and we are heading back because Target has that main aisle going down to the checkout line. It's got that aisle. I call it like Main Street. Anyway, so it's where the beauty products are, by the CVS. Thing is, I have no clue where the condoms are at. And I have a lot of balls, right? I have more balls than John does. And so...
Just on you, Mason? You have a lot more.
Anyway, I have...
I only got 2.
Oh my goodness.
Mason really enjoys those field trips to Chernobyl.
I have, I don't have enough. Well, I guess I'll pause it here. Blank never felt as good after the first time. An anal bum cover never feels as good after the first time. An orgy with the Clint. Oh no! You know what? Anal. I'll take the anal, please.
Yeah.
Man, no. Guys, continue.
Anyway, so. Anyway, so I have no idea where the condoms are at, and I'm really good at talking to people about some stuff. I am not that confident, right? So I decide we're just gonna trial and error it, and I'm gonna go down every aisle until I see it by this CVS. I go down the woman's, what's it called? Like, basically maxi pad aisle. There's, like, an entire aisle dedicated to
It's tampon.
tampons and shit. Female stuff. Now, I am a 15-year-old male at this point, So I start getting, and John's standing outside in the main street, just staring down the aisle, and then he looks away, like he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be affiliated with me.
I have never known this person.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
Anyway, so I get out of that aisle, and it's literally the next aisle over. But it's like in direct sight of a CVS person, right? And so I crouch down. I look at every box, right? And John's like, "Do you see it?" Because he's not in the aisle. He's not even in the fucking aisle. And he doesn't yell it. I go back to him and I say, "Dude, I can't remember what size I wanted." And he goes, "Well, doesn't it say on the box?" I'm like, "Yeah, but like you can't really measure that shit. Like it doesn't give you a measurement. It gives you a picture of what it looks like. And obviously it's not to size because they're like rings when you pull them out." Anyway, so the only way to truly figure it out is to try one on, but you can't try on a condom without opening the box. So, and that will be important later. So anyway, so I buy.
Surprise tool, though. Help us later.
So I buy this brand, and I won't name the brand, but you guys probably can get the picture. So I buy these boxes that are meant for my size, right? They're meant for mine. And the deal was John was going to pay for them, and we'd split the box, because they're individual wrapped, right? So you could just dish them out like poker chips, right?
If they weren't individually wrapped, I'd be concerned.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get out of that aisle, and then I realized something. Because the last Target run we did, it was before 4th of July, right? So they had, like, snaps, right? And John tried to buy them. But when you check them out, it asks for an ID. Because you have to be 18 to buy fireworks. Even though they're snaps, apparently you have to have an ID for those.
Or any quantity of gunpowder.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's also, like, if you try to buy Cards Against Humanity, you also have to have an ID and all that junk.
Well, that's just
Look
more
at the hard way.
18 plus.
Yeah. I didn't figure that out. Yeah.
Anyway.
Even though before I bought it.
Drew is wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have that realization that they might ask for IDs again, right? I'm freaking out because I don't have I don't have an identification paper on me. I don't have a driver's license or anything to identify my age or anything. So I'm fucking terrified because we normally go to the self-checkout, but it censors it. So it rings a cashier over. So it's not like I have to look a cashier in the eye or anything. Because John is socially awkward, and so we weren't going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I had no problem with it, but John definitely did. So we weren't going to do it. Anyway, so so we go up there, and before we do that, actually, we're in line, and there's a massive line for the self-checkout. And so we have some time to kill. And I Google, do you have to be 18 to buy condoms? Because I wasn't sure. And no, they can ask you for an ID. They can, but you can legally actually say, no, I don't have to. So you don't have to show them. So lesson to all you boys. Lesson to all of you. Anyway, so now with a revived confidence, we go up there. And we buy them. And we scurry out like a thief in the night. Just like we just stole something from Target. We just fucking ran, or we sped walk out of there, and we go and we had not discovered the route of Genesis, so we hadn't gone through the Diamond yet, and we're dreading that bike home or bike to John's house because we were going to John's house, and so John gets the brilliant idea of, hey. Why don't we ask my mom? Or I don't know who said it, but his mom is fine with it. And I realized, well, what if she sees, right? And he goes, we just stuff it at the bottom of the bag, and she can't see it. So of course that's
like a slightly clear bag. So
no. I think we had a backpack with us, so we were just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, it was actually my yellow backpack from a few years ago. I don't have that backpack anymore. I burnt it. No, it's probably somewhere in my house. I haven't looked. Anyway, So we go, we split, we get back to his house. His mom doesn't find out. We keep that whole thing silent, and then we go to his room, and we dish him out, right? Like poker chips. We split it evenly. I think there was a pack of 12. I gave John 6. I kept 6. And I think the next time I see John, I ask him, do they fit? Because I bought those condoms for me, right? Because they fit me. And he goes, no. And I say, well, they just fit me just fine. And he goes, wait, how? It's like so long. How does it fit? I'm like, well, I mean, whatever.
Mason is more than Linguini in name.
You're right. Right. And then he goes, are you sure? And this is at Target again. This is the next time we go to Target. So we're sitting on that bench, right? And John goes, wait, how do they fit? Like, how do you know they fit? I'm like, yeah, they just fit just fine. I got a second opinion, make you feel better. And he starts laughing. It's my favorite quote I've said at a Target ever, because
Yeah, I got a second opinion to make you
feel better. So he's laughing, and I'm like, well, yeah, they fit just fine. He's like, dude, they were so long. Like, how do they fit? I'm like, well, how it be sometimes, And by the way, when he said that, my ego got like 7 times bigger because of that.
So that's what you call it.
Mason's penis is 1 atom wide and an infinite length.
Also, Drew, please judge Drew.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Drew, please judge Drew. Okay.
my favorite part.
No, 'cause-
Yes,
Dang it! Why didn't you choose naked slip and slide?
John, you just want to do that.
Tonight's specialty dessert is blank a la mode.
Penis, a la mode.
Funny.
Naked slip and slide a la mode.
Oh, you won't get this reference. I have Cesar Chavez. Only Jonathan gets the reference.
I want to see a card that's just communism. And so tonight's specialty dessert is communism a la mode.
That sounds just like something Cuba would make.
Wait, so you guys want to talk about the time we went today, or not?
No, it's not really that important.
Getting dressed, greased up wrestling in skin tight shorts a la mode, or ovulation a la mode.
God damn it, John!
I'm sorry, it was just better.
You dare come into my house and talk about blank? Oh, I'm glad I got this card.
You dare come into my house and talk about penis?
Or talk about anal bum covers? You dare? So, I mean, who do you think... Oh, wait, Drew has yet to... Oh, Drew did go. You dare come into my home and talk about sexual inadequacy? You dare come home and talk about mansplaining how a vagina works? It's gotta be this one.
Dang it!
Oh, it's just funny.
That's funny.
It was really funny. Anyway, so, boys, rate the stories. So, who's voting for John's?
Mason, I've heard yours too many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still laughs, so...
He
Ha.
can't vote for it because he's traumatized by it still.
Anyway, so, John, which one was your favorite? You can't vote for yourself, by the way.
Dang, well then, probably yours.
All right. I got 1 vote. Jonathan?
I'm gonna have to go with John's.
Okay. John? Drew?
What was John's story?
About his finger
Mine was the story
imploding.
of how I broke my finger.
Oh, I didn't.
He wasn't there for that one.
Yeah. Because he was eating dinner. Like a nerd.
Honestly, Mason's that one's fucking fun.
All right. I get a point. Hooray.
Mason,
Yes.
you didn't vote.
Yeah, but, I vote...
You have to vote.
Fine. I like Jonathan's because I've been in that situation before. I have crashed my bike many, many times, so to hear someone else...
Nathan, you're just doing this so it isn't a tie.
Yeah, I know.
You want
Strategic.
to talk about the time you got hit by a car?
No, that's just sad.